As routine as loading and unloading kayaks can be, you should prepare for the unexpected challenges. And this is when I knew I had come up to one of those challenges. Let's go back to the beginning of the adventure.
Hi all, welcome back to the channel and our traveling adventures. We're stuck in traffic, but we're on our honeymoon, or we're going to Honeymoon Island. Honeymoon Island is on the Gulf Coast of Florida, north of Tampa. So let's go check it out if we can get through this traffic first.
Honeymoon Island is a barrier island across from St. Joseph Sound on the Gulf Coast side of Florida, about 30 miles from Tampa. Consistently receiving more than 1 million visitors each year, it is the most visited state park in Florida. Honeymoon and neighboring Caladesi Islands were originally part of a larger barrier island that was split in half during a major hurricane in 1921. In today's adventure, we're going to visit both places. After unloading our kayaks, we launched from the non-motorized watercraft section of Dunedin Causeway. Despite being a Monday, there were several paddlers out on the water taking advantage of the nice May weather.
We're going to Honeymoon Island and Caladesi Island. The temperature is 80 degrees and it's 10:41 a.m. The water is fairly shallow, probably 4.5 feet. I'm not sure if it stays that way the whole way or if it gets deeper and then it gets shallow again. Navigational marker 7A. Why not navigational marker 7Cs? Come on, that was funny. It's a kayak 7Cs joke. Don't forget to slap that subscribe button.
Paddling out toward the Gulf of Mexico, there was not only a large number of kayaks and sups, jet skiers and boaters were also enjoying the water.
Saw a dolphin out in the distance, so maybe this is going to be a good sign that we might see a few more dolphin while we're out on this adventure. Only time will tell, so let's continue on our journey.
The waterway leading to the Gulf between Honeymoon and Caladesi Island is known as Hurricane Pass. As we got closer to the Gulf, the seas were a little bit more rough, but still very manageable. Our plan was to paddle past the dog park on Honeymoon Island, find a nice, secluded area, and beach our kayaks on the west side of the island, and maybe do a little exploring. Of course, we would also keep a watchful eye on the horizon in hopes to see anything of interest in the water. Honeymoon Island was formerly known as Hog Island. In the early 1940s, honeymoon-type huts were built on the island for vacationing, and the name was changed. After the U.S. entered World War II, the thatched huts fell into disuse. The state purchased most of the island in 1974, then purchased the rest soon after. On December 7, 1981, Honeymoon Island State Park was created. Mosquitoes are quite prevalent, and rattlesnakes are common to the island. After a short break and a quick snack, we decided to get back out on the water and see where our paddles would take us next. We thought about paddling around the island, but after looking again at the map, we realized that that might be too ambitious of a goal, especially if we wanted to backtrack and check out Caladesi Island.
Yep, it's a big island. You're planning to go all the way around it? I didn't say we were going all the way around it. We can go a little ways. Yeah, if you look how bad that boat's rocking. These little kayaks are not supposed to be out here in waves like this. And these are small waves. So we're gonna head over to Caladesi Island because Honeymoon Island just looks like it's nothing but a little tourist destination. Shark. Looks like a shark. Huh? Yeah. If it wasn't a shark, it was a giant fish. It wasn't a dolphin, that's for sure.
While I can't be 100% sure, that was indeed a shark, and unfortunately, it was not caught on camera. This would not be the only sighting that we saw of a shark. The next sighting, in shallower water, would positively be a shark, but that's a little bit later in this video.
Yeah, we need to head that way. Okay. Just kind of watch your balance with this wave.
Paddling the Caladesi would be much more of a challenge. The waves were hitting us on the sides of our kayaks. It was imperative that we kept our balance. Florida State Park's website claims that Caladesi Island is one of the few untouched islands along the Gulf Coast. It is accessible only by boat and is worth the extra effort. We soon would find out for ourselves as we take a break on this pristine beach. The beach is certainly kept up and clean. There were roped off areas to keep people away from the turtle nesting spots. The beach area where we landed was not crowded and it was quite peaceful.
Well, Caladesi was much more quiet island for you to have a nice relaxing break at. Definitely wasn't as touristy as Honeymoon Island. Of course, Honeymoon Island has parking and restrooms, where Caladesi, you either got a long walk to get to where we were, or you got to come in by paddlecraft or jet ski. Some people were there by jet ski. If I was going to go to one of those two islands, I would definitely go over to Caladesi, just for the quietness of it. And I imagine on a weekend, both places are going to be pretty busy. Luckily for us, it's a Monday.
Have you been to Honeymoon Island, or Caladesi Island, or possibly both? Let me know in the comments what you thought of the area. If you watch closely, the shark was not the only aquatic sighting that we saw.
Oh, manatee. Yeah, I was wondering what they were all taking a video of. The people on the shore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, what do they see? I couldn't find it. Nothing that came up ahead of us.
Maybe manatee?
Huh?
Manatee?
Yeah, they must have seen the manatee. I didn't see it until it popped up in front of us.
No, I saw something gray, but I was not sure what it is. It could be that those
There was supposed to be a mangrove tunnel on this side of the island that we attempted to search for.
Well, Miss Kayak 7C saw two sharks. They're kind of elusive to catch on video. Sharks tend to be completely underwater. Oh, there's this. No, that's a rock. I thought I saw a stingray.
I think they are here still. Do you know that this area is lighter than the other area? And if you see the sun kind of shadow, they are there.
We got lucky finding the sharks, but not so lucky finding that mangrove tunnel. As it was starting to get late and the sun was starting to burn through that sunblock, it was time to head back to Dunedin Causeway, load up the kayaks, and see what more adventures that we could get ourselves into. The paddle back was a bit rough. We had oncoming wind and we were getting tired. If you decide to visit either or both of the islands, I recommend coming on a weekday, since I'm pretty sure weekends it would be tough to find parking and the water would be much more crowded.
Yeah. Oh, I got it. Yeah. Yeah, no, the chair just pulled it on me.
Why yes, I do all my own stunts, although they aren't done on purpose. If you enjoyed our latest adventure, hit that like button. Maybe even consider hitting that subscribe button as well. My bruised shoulder would sure appreciate it. Thank you for watching this video. Share it with a fellow paddler who might also enjoy visiting these islands. Until the next time, hope to see you out on the water someday.